Hello and welcome to a new episode of Digipen plays demo. Nope, that's wrong. Scratch that. Demoblah plays Digipen games. Yes, we're once again playing Digipen games. This game is called Left Bracket Snatch, Right Bracket. It's a top-down stealth game, and it was made in 2005. So it's got the graphical capabilities that you'd expect in 2005, which means, that's right, my computer can physically play this. It is a top-down stealth style game. You can do the shimmying up to the walls, but this doesn't quite make sense because I am on a dock. And so I am shimmying up to the water and looking around the corner of the water on the dock. So it doesn't really make much sense in some areas, but it's a feature. It's a feature. It's student programmers. They're like, okay, collision detection here. That means you can shimmy up and you can look around because there's a corner there that they detect too. Now, one thing that doesn't make sense is how, even though you can only see the guard's viewy thingy when you're outside, he can still see you through walls. That is, I'd pretty much call it a fatal flaw, but you can work around it, and anyways, stabby's a fun thing to do in this game. So that works well as long as you can like attract people, and it'll be somewhat useful. But sometimes you'll be walking up like beside a building, and they'll see you through the wall, which doesn't make sense. So it is a flaw that can get in the way of the gameplay. Still overall, I think this is just like any generic stealth game, pretty much. You can do a lot of the pew things though, too, which is kind of fun, I do have to say so myself. So yeah, you pretty much have to keep track of the guards' viewpoints at all times, because if you don't, they could see you, and you might not think they can, but they can. And then this happens, and guards come, and these guards have high-powered rifles. And if you notice, I was able to take the pistol from people. Well, I can't take their rifles, so that's kind of sad. But hey, you can't expect everything to be good. Yeah, so unfortunately this week I have one of the more mediocre games, but I'm also kind of in a time crunch, so try not to kill me for it, right? I'll try to make this as worthwhile, and then you can decide whether this game is something that you really want. This is not one that I'm gonna say, oh guys, you should definitely get this, because as a stealth game, it's not actually, I haven't found that many innovative parts or portions so far. And some of the programming is not the greatest, with some flaws that are pretty flaw-y. Yes. And they can create big hazards when I am trying to be stealth pro. Yeah. And also there's something about like green blood. I can't tell. Here, I'll try to pay attention. It would also help if there were checkpoints, because I already snatched the briefcase, but it started me over from the get-go. And that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make no sense at all. Okay. So let's try to like speed run through this game. Oh come on. Oh come on. Oh come on. And they're gonna come with the gung-ho people, and it takes multiple stabs, and they all bleed green for some reason.
Is there anybody over there?
No, there's no one over here. Leave. Okay, and we go stabby stabby, and we run back here, and the dude's leaving. No. Yeah, so the programming in this game can get kind of funky. It's a stealth game, so yeah. And the dude also has a paper knife, which is intense to be killing people one shot with. So, props to him. Yeah, really, I can't tell you guys you should play this or you shouldn't play this. This is just one of those in-between games where, like, it's there for your entertainment. It's not exactly like something new, innovative, and great that we haven't seen before. But it definitely brings something to the table. So, it's another thing from Digipen. It was one of those assignments that they had where it's like you have to make this specific kind of game, and then everyone said yes, and then this is what the results of one of them. And I just realized I'm on the wrong side of the cameras, so I'll just try to feed through there. And yeah, I am a pro. Holy cow. So back through there, and we'll hope the guard doesn't notice me at all. Hint, hint, guard. Guard, you are not noticing me at all. At all. Yes, not noticing. There is a lack of notice on your part. Yes, yes, yes. And he's going too far, so I'm just not going to follow him through and go on around back to the next section. Now, I don't know why that dude is here, so let's just stabby stabby. Makes sense, right? If you don't know why something's there, then just stab it. Okay, and just in case if someone's here, we can stabby stabby that too. So what I'll try to do is I'll try to finish the first mission, and we'll just call it a day, because I am sleepy a little bit, and it is good for me to get some sleep. Right. Yes. Man, this dude looks funky when like you spin him around. It's like wow, 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 wow. Okay, so I would almost even just play this game for some of the errors. Just okay, that's not right. He hadn't found me, so I don't know why he didn't die on the first shot, because it should have been like a backstab. Oh, technically I was stabbing him in the front shoulder. That makes sense then. Okay, okay. Try to. Do you think we can get it? Yeah, we can. We can definitely get him. And then here's the great part. Potatoes. Yes. How to use potatoes? I have no idea. But you say it says like right click to use potatoes. So yeah. Potatoes. Get the key card in the building west of here. Okay. And that says handle with care. So I'll just like smash it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what potatoes do, so might as well. Or not. Okay. And we'll just ninja around him. And we'll not ninja around these guys. Okay. Okay. But okay, now we're just oh well, it was a good try. And they'll just keep shooting me even though I'm already dead. And normally what they do is take me hostage, arrest me, enforce laws upon me, and steal their stuff back. But I guess that isn't the case here. That dude just saw me. He just noticed me after all of them shooting at me and my body lying on the ground. So now he's joined into the fray. I think this has something to do with mob mentality a little bit. And yes, a case of interesting programming. Well, this is Snatch. What? Left bracket, Snatch, right bracket. Check it out, guys, if you feel interested in this game. If you don't, it's just not for you. Yeah, stealth games aren't for everyone, and some portions of this game aren't really the best. But you get what you get. Sometimes your hand isn't so great, but I tried to make sure it's at least subpar. So I can promise you this is a subpar game, which means it's not completely atrocious. And that's a good thing, right? Yeah. It has my Demoblah seal of Sub-Parness. Right there. Demoblah seal of Sub-Parness. And yeah, this is a game made by the Digipen peeps. This is the USA peeps. Left bracket, Snatch, right bracket. Well, see you later, guys. Toodles.